Hello, welcome to Survey Stories from the Field. You know, I used to get paid to tell survey stories quite handsomely, as a matter of fact. Once a month I'd write for a magazine. This story's never been told, it's never been published. You're the first to hear it. If you like these survey stories, hit like and subscribe at the end. I might put a few more up. I'll see what kind of response I get. You know, I spent over 40 years surveying in Florida, outside in swamps, backcountry, from the south end of the state to the north. Got a lot of stories to tell, so if you like it, let me know. The name of this story is The Tomb of Time. It was a Friday afternoon, getting dark, light rain. I was tasked with surveying a cottage on a lake, a large piece of property. Dock went out into the lake, got out there, found the boundary corners, flagged them up, did a traverse around, measured all the corners, did the calculations, everything looked good, measured up the cottage, measured up the dock, getting ready to leave. And out across the lawn I see a pipe sticking up. I'm like, what is this doing here? Had like a little hat on it. I said, we gotta check, see what this is. Buddy wanted to go home. I says, no, we gotta figure out what's going on here. Walked over there, and before we got to the pipe, just before we got to the pipe, there was a square on the ground, a square shape. Got a shovel and scraped it off. And there was boards there. We lifted the boards off one by one. There was a hole going into the ground. I said, go get a flashlight and see what's going on. Came back, flashlight was dead. Of course, when you need it, it's dead. So I went back, I got some newspaper, rolled it up, took our lighter, and we lit the end of the newspaper like torches, and we walked to the hole, and we looked, and there were steps going down. And we started to go down the steps with our torches. Slimy steps. Walls of concrete with water coming in. This is on the end of a lake. This is on the edge of a lake in Florida where the water table's high. This is surprising to me that this even existed. Worked our way down the steps, holding our torches. Light barely lit up in front of us. Little ashes floating up. Got down to the bottom, and there was two doors down there. Two wooden doors. Now they weren't locked, but they were latched. We undid the latch, pulled the doors open, walked in with our torches, and we're in a concrete room. A musty concrete room with spider webs all up along the ceiling. Our torches are flickering off the ceiling. There's mold up there, and there's mold coming down the walls. The floor was moldy, and in the back corner was a wooden table. And there was some shelves along the side with some cans in it, cans of food. And on that table was an old newspaper. The torches went out, we took our lighters and lit them back up. The smell of the ink burning now is starting to choke us. I looked at the newspapers from the 60s. Like, what's going on here? There was a half wall in the back, a half wall. I took my torch, I went around the back, I didn't know what I was going to see, and there was a toilet. A toilet. And a pump, like a hand pump, like in a farm. I turned to my friend and I go, what is this place? And it hit me. There's a Cold War bomb shelter. The food, the newspaper, the toilet, the water, the vent, it all made sense. A tomb of time. And when that was being built, I was a youngster in a kindergarten class or first grade, I can't remember, and the bombs would, the warnings would go off. The Cold War practice drills they were. You get under your desk. While I was doing that, somebody was building this shelter, and time brought us together. And there I was standing in this tomb of time. Well, anyway, the torches started to go out. The stench, smoke was getting to us. Time was getting late. We walked back up the steps. We shut the doors, walked back up the steps, put all the boards back. Took probing rods, probed, found the corners of the concrete, measured it up, tied it in, put it on the survey. But it goes to show you, you always got to look around. You don't want to miss anything. A little pipe, innocently sticking up out of the grass, took me to a tomb of time. Hope you enjoyed that. Hit like and subscribe, and I may have a few more stories coming. Thank you. God bless. Good night.